Good morning. Welcome to DDOstream. We're going to have some game downtime today. So I figured it'd be a good opportunity to put on a bonus DDO wiki talk. We may do a few other semi-related things, but because my account.turbine.com will be down and the forums will probably be down, and I know the game clients will be down, from 7 a.m. till 3 p.m. Eastern is the scheduled downtime. Whether or not they get done early or late is yet to be determined. Let's get right over to here. You can see the posting for the downtime. I've actually got an indicator over here of what the server status is. Let's refresh that. Get a fresh list here. Looks like all of the game clients are still up at the moment. I do anticipate that Lemania will remain open for the duration of the downtime, but it's really hard to say for sure one way or the other. So, what would people like to see done on the wiki today? Looking for ideas and suggestions. What have you got for me? Oh, let's start by, since the downtime has already begun, we can actually get rid of this, but because it's a protected page, we are going to have to do it as Shoemaker. So that is in T home warning here. Let's edit this real quick. You can see that it's a protected page. It has a big warning on the top to notify system administrators that they need to be careful for changing things here. So we got a big chunk of code. Lovely code. So what we need to do is get rid of this chunk right here. And poof, that part of it's gone. I do think I want to edit it again though. Because, you know, it says during this time, Shoemaker plans to host a special DDO Wiki Talk. Instead, we are going to change it to is hosting we're going to change this to visit Let's see what that looks like. Doesn't look too bad. I do want to wrap it into plain links though. what does plain links do is going to be the question, right? So this is how the wiki normally formats text, links. It has a little symbol here on the end, and it's got a very specific color and stuff. If it was HTTPS, that symbol would be a lock symbol instead, which we're actually going to make it HTTPS. But by wrapping it in span class plain links, it makes it look like a regular link up here, other than the color differences. If you look at the underlines between the two, you can see the little symbol on the end goes away. So if we do a show preview with it wrapped into plain links, the whole thing goes away because I forgot that we're inside of a template and my equal needed to be escaped using the equals template. Show preview again. And there it is. It's just a plain link. I do want to change the color to match the other link colors. So I'm going to copy the color for that one. And after the space here, I'm going to put this in using HTML. Make sure that that link is going to work. While that's loading, I'm going to refresh our list server list. And the game worlds have come down, except for Lamania. So it appears Lamania will remain up for the duration of the stream, of the downtime. So it looks like we got 5 people watching right now, and the link is working, so I don't need to load it, bog down my poor internet connection. And oops, I had a misclick there, which added an extra tag, which I need to undo. And alright, so Titan is on there. Sweet. Titan is on the moon or on the stream. Alright, so let's take a look at recent changes. You see that we made a couple edits there. Looks like Nib's been working on GNOME. Let's head back to the home page. Titan's on Lamania. And there's our updated downtime notice on the home page of the wiki. So let's shrink the Shoemaker account and refresh the page for our not yet logged in DDOstream. And there it is. So let's log in. And now we're logged in. So where shall we go? What shall we do? Gnomegeddon. Head over to recent changes. Looks like people are working on the Night Revels. Well, let's open a tab for that. Open a tab for that. Open a tab for that. Got some new tabs being opened here. I wanted to head over to IRC, get that loaded. We're going to be DDOstream connect. Recent changes we don't need to have open. Gary782 asks if the balance changes are taking place for this patch. That is a good question. I can't say for certain, but I do believe that they are. That is what I am led to believe. Apparently my nick didn't work very right. So apparently we came in as DDO here. So let's fix that. There we go. Let's join the DDO regular channel. Let's find out if we can get some patch notes. So, very politely asking developers for the patch notes or an ETA on when they might be available. Asking things nicely tends to get better answers than not doing so. Let's see here. I'm also aware that the developers might not yet be in the channel. They might be not in yet. I don't believe Titan's actually going to... I actually don't believe Cordovan is going to write them this time, because he wasn't available, or is out of the office at the moment. So I put out my plea for the developers to hook me up with a link to the patch notes, and I'm just going to leave that be for now. Like I said, it's 7:15 in the morning. They're just getting started on the downtime. Oh, speaking of Mibit, some people have been having issues with the ad banners at the top of the page, kicking them out of Mibit. If you right-click on the ad banner, inspect element, and you work your way up through and find the div that contains the ad, and you press your delete key. The ad banner will go away, and you won't get kicked out anymore by bad ads, and you won't have to watch stupid ads stream through anymore. If you want to get really fancy about it, you can also find the section for the chat box and change your top to 6, and then find the section for the chatting box and change your top to 6, and close the side over here and make it full screen. But that's just, extra stuff. Titan has Ad Block Plus enabled. I don't know if it was specifically an ad itself, or if it was something else that was malicious in that section. I just nuke it, delete it right out of the page. You have to be a little bit careful sometimes when you're deleting things from the page that way. Although if you actually break the page, you can just refresh it because the changes that you make in the inspect element console over there are local to your machine, and a refresh will just wipe out everything that you did. But that's how you get rid of those ad banners from Mibit. More coffee for Shu. Woohoo! And as you can see, it doesn't. The resize isn't static from if you switch back and forth, but the ad staying away is. So, unless you wanted to write a Grease Monkey script or something to do it. Inspect element is actually a browser thing. I know that Chrome and Firefox have it. I am not certain if the other browsers have it or how it works in those browsers. But yeah. So, let's see what's been happening in Night Revels. Looks like I made some edits yesterday. Edward T, who's been a new contributor that I want to make a little bit of a note of. Edward had only made like a few uploads and was unable to edit because of the Java CAPTCHA. Because of the CAPTCHA Java game thing, he was unable to make actual page edits. So he tracked me down on IRC and said, "Hey Shu, can you help me? I can't make edits because the Java game won't load." And I said, "Yep, give me a few minutes." And by the end of the night, I had given him DDOWiki VIP, and his ability to edit pages was restored. That's one of those special circumstances that I had talked about. People say, I can't edit because of the CAPTCHA. The CAPTCHA is presenting a problem for some reason. And you track me down and you let me know that, and I will take care of it. And he's made some edits since, so that's awesome. Looks like Lord Silverhand did some grammar changes. He's a grammar Nazi like myself. CT Lawson has made a few edits. So if I wanted to see what these 4 edits were combined by CT Lawson, I could go from Lord Silverhand's edit to the most recent one and compare selected revisions. And it would show me all of the changes that happened in those 4 revisions. So revision 0, 3 intermediate revisions, revision 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's how it does that. But you can actually see block edits, multiple edits in one diff here. So he did some typo stuff. He fixed pumpkin to pumpkin, and potion of party proper to potion of the party pooper, and potions of death ward inflict critical wounds and restoration to gloomy potions. And I'm guessing that fixed the links for most of them. It fixed the gloomy potions and the party pooper, but not the pumpkin grenade or the skull grenade. You can see this table's been updated this week as well to be better aligned and all that good stuff. And what have been the changes to GNOME? Let's go through the history. So back in 2006, Sojourner 9, who I don't believe edits anymore, started with a really, really basic description from the D&D manual, probably. In 2010, Yoko added category races and dumped the navigation. So gnomes have been asked for since 2006, mentioned on the wiki. And they're finally coming in a future update. I'm not sure if it'll be update 30 or 31. I believe that it's scheduled for 30, but I'm not a developer. I'm not directly associated with Turbine, so as far as that goes, my word means nothing. Neoni, one of our Kenneth server players and DDO Wiki administrators, made a huge update to the information on it based on, I guess, what he expected it to be. Speculation, added the speculation banner and a bunch of good stuff. I don't know how much of this is actually going to be what it will be, but that was 2012. Let's see what else we got here for Gnomegeddon. Cobalt Sneak made some edits. I wonder who was running Cobalt Sneak for that. It looks like Gnome was delinked from the Gnome page, which I guess doesn't make much of a difference. Crew121 added a big comment that gnomes are coming to DDO in 2016, possibly update 30. He used a deprecated tag there. We'll go in and fix that in a moment. Let's see here. So there may be two styles of gnomes, normal and deep gnomes. Typo fix, links to D&D Classic pages. So let's edit this. We're going to make a minor change here. So we got normal gnomes and deep gnomes. So we got this big thing here. I believe last week in the stream, or it may have been not in the stream, I added a big template, which means you just wrap it in. If you want big text, you wrap it in big on one end and closing curlies on the other. Let's take a look here. What else is there? Everything else looks okay, except for maybe it's picking up a lot of spelling errors, but most of those are names. It doesn't know how Dwarven is spelled, so we're going to add it to dictionary. Crafters, really? Which dictionary is it using? Well, it only has English United States. A lot of times if you see that it thinks that things are misspelled, check to see which dictionary it uses. It may be using the non-US dictionary. We use the US dictionary for everything on DDO Wiki. I see some spacing here that I want to fix. Most of this stuff is minor. Things that actually don't matter much to the wiki, as far as the wiki software is concerned. But they're pet peeves of mine, personal things. So that brings me on to a policy on DDO Wiki. Changing spacing and little things that are pet peeves to you that don't affect the actual output of the text is actually not something that... Yes, Titan, I knew that actually. And I don't know if you were watching the news, but there was a probably hoax post that the guy who played Marty McFly, Michael J. Fox, was arrested yesterday for sports, for basically using the almanac. And that's why I think it was probably a hoax. But It was funny nonetheless. So let's clean up some spacing. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a policy that changing spacing and capitalization and little things that are personal peeves of yours is actually not permitted. Well, I say permitted, but is very much frowned upon by our policy. You'd probably get a slap on the wrist. But if you were to repeatedly do it after being told not to, then there may be, you know, blocks or bans eventually. Knickknacks. So we get adding some stuff to my dictionary. And all of these things that I've changed, I'm going to click on show changes and make sure of this, but so all of the things that I changed are what are considered minor edits. I didn't actually change the content, just the formatting. So we can, the formatting in the wiki text. So we can save that. We don't have a page on deep gnomes yet, if somebody wanted to make that. I'm going to put something there, and I'm just going to add that this is going to be a speculation page. Because whatever's added here will be speculation for a while. Alright, so recent changes. Excellent. Nothing from the devs there yet. But that's alright, they're probably still sleeping. Or extremely busy working on the patch. So that'll be fine. Let's see here. I am going to, on my phone, see if one other developer might be ready via PM. Alright. What to do. So, hey, Xander. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Xander's in our IRC chat as well, so I figured I'd say good morning there as well. Anybody is welcome to join that chat. The easiest way to get to that page for the #DDO chat is you can either use the IRC link from the wiki, which will take you into the DDO wiki channel. And then type /join #DDO, which you can't see, so I'm going to space it out a little bit. So that's what you would type right there, /join #DDO from the DDO wiki channel. Or you can go to DDOchat.com and use CSI Stormreach, also known as Untitled or Scott or a multitude of other names. Use his web form there to take you directly to DDO. Welcome, Titan. I see you have joined IRC. If you're in IRC, you can see that I typed in, and this turned green right here. That's actually a link to take you to the other channel. Or it should be, if you're not already in the other channel. I know that a lot of IRC clients make those into links to be able to navigate to other channels easily. So back over on recent changes, let's take a look here. Well, since Deep Gnome is going to be all speculation, let's see what we can find on Deep Gnome. Let's Google Deep Gnome. Alright, so let's see what Wikipedia has to say. Because that it is a RPG-based article, this tag up here on Wikipedia will almost always be there. It is what it is. It's not something that, like, has been proven to exist in real life yet, so... And Wikipedia is all about real life, so... It's verification. Reliable sources, well, there's 14 sources there. I would argue that it's sourced enough. But anyway, so we got, let's see here. First appears in the first edition modules D2, Shrine of Kuto, Vault of the Drow, Fiend Folio, presented as a player character race in Unearthed Arcana, appeared in second edition for Forgotten Realms setting in the Compendium Appendix. They appeared in the third edition under the Gnome entry for Monster Manual and the 3.5 revised Monster Manual. Apparently there's also a lesser Deep Gnome. I wonder if that'll take any part in this. Speculation means speculation. It means a possibility, yes or no. Kinda. Speculation is based on the available information about the thing, in this case a player race, based on the available information about the player race in D&D, this is what we might expect it to be. DDO tends to put a lot of twists on things, so whether or not that's what it will actually be or not, we have no idea, which is why it's a speculation. So Wikipedia doesn't tell us a lot about the characteristics. Let's go over here. Aha. So D20 SRD does. Let's see here. Forgotten Realms Wikia. Those pages never seem to load properly for me. So let's dump it. D&D Wiki. So we got Deep Gnome and Gnome. People said stuff. Ooh. Titan has joined the DDO Wiki channel. Alright, so for gnomes, let's see if the forums are open. I'm pretty sure that they're down, but maybe not. Looks like the forums may still be up, people. Let's take a look here. Monster Manual 10. The cake is a lie. Ha! That is awesome, your luck. Can't wait to find out if they will add a new house zone for House Civis. I have heard zero talk about that whatsoever, Gary. I don't think it's even on their radar right now. It would be something to join. I don't know what WoW gnomes look like. WoW is the devil. I don't know anything about it. So let's see here. Lonnie, it will be normal. They're not planning on doing any iconics in the immediate future, which means probably not in the next year. Go ahead and give me a link to a WoW gnome. Well, let me Google it. WoW gnomes. Nope, they don't look anything like that. Just to let you know. I've had a peek at the male gnomes at least, and from what I've seen, nope, nothing like that. For the most part. Alright, so let's see here. I kind of agree with Riddle of Steel here. We need a whiz-base race before too much longer. That's something that's severely lacking. Posthumous, no, that is not real. Gnome Artificer, sure, go for it. Please don't forget to add favorite enemy gnome to Ranger's list of feat choices. Alternatively, combine gnome and halfling into favorite enemy obnoxious midget. They taste just like chicken, you know. Let's see here. Bunch of jokers here on the forums. Do. Yes, that's exactly what they will look like. Or no, maybe not. Interesting. So anybody interesting? What whiz-base race can be possible from 3.5? I have no idea. I've never played pen and paper, so I really don't know a lot about what's available outside of DDO. But that's a good thing to Google. D&D Wisdom races. No, I want races, not classes. Draconian. So we have Asimar, which has +2 wisdom. We have Angel, which has +2 wisdom. What else do we have? Archon Construct. Arcade. Cruel. Cruel sounds interesting. I'd like to see that. Bestial goblinoids who radiate an aura of pride and honor. Okay. They get strength, con, and wisdom. Denzian of Limbo. Let's bring that in for your dex builds. Let's bring in the Denzians. Looks like there's one for everybody. Denzian of Twilight for you whiz-based people. That's what we want right there. +10 wisdom. We don't care about dex, int, and charisma. Let's see here, what else do we have? Ooh! There we go, we can bring in a Flump. Flump has been requested. +6 dex, +4 wisdom. There's your new ranger build. That'll balance things out, right? if they add a wisdom ratio class, I would agree with that. Except the only question is, what do you do in cases of drow, like drow, where you get multiple stats? And what do you do about stat penalties? Drow has a stat penalty as well. So you have to pick one. Interesting. They could probably add Magnas, or however that's pronounced. It's got -2 dex, +2 wisdom. Monk-based. Monk-based human, basically. Nagul. Servants of a forgotten nature deity of the Outlands. Yeah, probably not. Rito from Legend of Zelda. Interesting. Kobolds. Where were kobolds? I skipped right over kobolds, didn't I? Kobolds aren't even in the list. That's why I skipped over them. Extra XP in the waterworks, huh? Only if you can remember the waterworks. Kobolds don't get extra wisdom though. They get -4 strength, +2 dex, -2 constitution. That's probably why they haven't been done yet. Because nobody would want -4 strength and -2 constitution. Too many penalties. Alright, so let's get back to gnomes. Deep gnomes are +2 dex, +2 wisdom, -2 strength, -4 charisma. Alright, so let's go here. Copy the top. Paste it in there. unlink deep gnomes because that's where we are. Link gnomes instead to link them back to each other. These gnomes are copy this text. Well, you know, pseudonym, I actually requested that the jump cap be increased from 40 to 50 on the IRC channel the other night, and Varg kind of said, that's funny. But, you know, looking out for you guys. I'm asking these things. So, we need to add this to dictionary. We need to create a page for this. And for now, this needs to be redirected to deep gnomes. So let's make a redirect. Redirect deep gnomes. Copy, paste, save. Oh, no S. It's picky. Yeah, they won't get rid of the cap. They won't even increase the cap to 41. So if we go over here, we go like this. We copy this. They have these traits. Best thing is we can highlight, double click, click, double click. These little buttons down here make it easy to link things. Alright. +1 size bonus to armor class. Attack rolls. So let's copy this section right here. Paste that in there. Alright, so we got saving throw, difficulty class, attack roll, kobold, goblinoid, and the normal gnomes are +2 con, -2 strength in 3.5 edition, not the +2 int, -2 con. We don't know at all. So you're talking about over here. So what we can do is we can actually edit that. we can go like this, right? And let's see here. That's 4th edition. And then, so we can go up here and we can go, you said +2 con. -2 strength. We can say 3.5 addition, and we can say 4E. We can actually just change that to 3.5E. Oh. And now we have 3.5 edition, 4th edition. It's speculation, so we can actually edit this section. And we can put this little note on its own line. Alright, so we got ability stats, 3.5 edition, 4th edition. Little note for that. Alright, so that's that. Let's go back over here to Seblin. Alright, so dodge bonus. Armor class. Listen. Craft alchemy checks. Oh. Hide. I hate it when that happens, Gary. Have you gotten your RAM yet? Infinite loops are bad? No, they're great when they're running on somebody else's computer. Alright, so racial traits. Alright, so what else do we have? So it's similar to Halfling there on carrying limits. So we're going to add this in here. I'm going to link search. This sounds like nothing is hidden, so they might get a nothing is hidden. Let's search for nothing is hidden and see how it's linked. Ah, it's got a capital I see. Actually, let's move this to... No, let's not move it, because it's a little bit different. It's a +2 racial bonus to search, plus nothing is hidden. Alright. What's next that we should add? Dark vision. I don't believe that's something that's going to be coming by default. Although we do have a pair of glasses for those. So let's copy this in there, I guess. Spell resistance 11 plus class levels. They'll probably change that to 11 plus stat, whether it's dex or wisdom or whatever. Weapon familiarity, so they get the hooked hammers as well. Non-detection. Not sure what non-detection is. I've got all of those already. Languages doesn't matter. SLAs. Blindness, blur, disguise self might be in the form of displacement. So this is what we get so far here. What are we looking at here? So I don't have an addition on this. 3.5. So this is 3.5 addition. Alright, so what's non-detection? Water creature becomes difficult to detect. Probably not something that they're going to add, so we can just skip that one. So we get Gnome first level. They get a little bit extra hit point die. No, it wasn't compatible. Waiting yet again for new ones. Might order them for myself and install, since the guy who built my rig can't seem to figure out what RAM is compatible with motherboard. Sorry, that wasn't funny. Alright, so what do we got here? A forest gnome, huh? Pass without trace. So they might get... So gnomes might actually get pass without trace because it's something that they have that they can add to it, even though it's specific to forest gnomes. So we got something started here. I don't think we've changed anything in this revision of this, so we can just close that. Oh, edit conflict. So, what do we got here? Somebody edit conflicted. Yay! This is what happens when when two people are editing a page at the same time. And basically what it means is that you'll have to merge things together manually, which the only difference was that this person added this little tag in here. So we'll save it. We'll take a look in a second. Who did that? Who caused that edit conflict? Recent changes. Crew 121. I wonder if he's watching the stream. So, we'll go over here. Mibit connection failed. Could not resolve host name. There we go. Connect. So is it really going to be an 8-hour downtime? And are they bringing Maybar today? No, Maybar isn't coming today, although the Night Revels may be. The Night Revels and Maybar are two totally different things. Correct, Titan. They are bringing the Night Revels.
You know what? I think I've been awfully quiet this stream. I think it's time to cause some ruckus.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Cause some ruckus! Didn't do anything. Dang it. Let's see. There's the keys I'm looking for. That much I know.
Brian, stop.
There you go. He's pressed. Don't think they did anything this time though. Let's see if they'll do anything this time. Alt tab.
Stop. Kids.
Kids. Kids. If you're so annoyed by kids, why do you have so many, man? Depends on your definition of productive. Right now, I think something productive would be a blackout stream. Just to black you out. Blackout stream.
Anyways, let's see what else we can change today.
Let's see. Get to work on my blackout stream. Start a stream just to black this out. See if I can do that.
Wiki edit. Let's see here. Let's see if we can find some release notes. And there are your links. So let's see here.
See here. XSplit Broadcaster.
Nope, nothing yet.
Firefox, the stream will start boosting him again overnight. The hour I slept.
Being lazy, that's the key to all things right there.
True. That's true.
So yeah, what is the Night Levels? This is something that is going live with this patch.
By blacking out your stream and making you not be able to do anything. Doing stuff on this computer will start loading.
Get all of these fancy new items.
Girl, I'm fancy. Yeah, well, bitch, I'm fabulous.
A point system on the wiki. No. Everything you do on the wiki for such a point system would have to be quality based instead of quantity. And since wikis are all volunteers, there's nobody to really go through and look at the quality of every edit and give points. So that's not likely to be something to be done. They did not add the +2 augments to all stats because there are other items in games that grant plenty of bonuses to the other stats. Those were the two stats that seemed to be lacking the most, wisdom and intelligence. At least that's my understanding of it. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, strength augments aren't likely to be available until possibly a future revision. Alright, so what else do we have here? Let's have a look at recent changes. Let's see here. Yoko is editing at the moment. That's awesome. Brought back the type field.